Okay, so my presentation of my AT tools that I made um, are specific to what my son Deuce would need. Um, so just a quick background of it. We are working with him on his letters and his shapes, and also excuse my background situation, but every other inch of my house is being utilized by family, and so this was the only quiet place I could find to do this video. So, but Deuce is 4 and he's learning his letters and his letter sounds. And oftentimes we'll show him letters like on our shirts or in books or different places. And for him to tell us what letter is it or what's the sound. Or even license plates are a big thing for him right now. But what we also realize is that sometimes when you have situations where there are a lot of letters on the page or words on the page or letters on a shirt or what have you, he gets distracted by the other letters or pictures or whatever. And so we have to isolate the specific letters for him. And usually we end up using our hands to kind of block off that space. So for example, I have on this shirt, my work shirt today, Hands for Hunger, where I work, delivering fresh surplus food to those in need. And so what we'll do is, like, first we'll just say, Deuce, where's the E? There are a lot of E's, there are a lot of letters, and he kind of gets caught up. So we would isolate them with our hands. I can only use one hand right now, but you understand what I'm saying, right? And so one of the devices that I thought of to make for him would be something that would isolate the letters or the other words in that case. And so I found some tag paper at the store, basics, tag paper, scissors, and that was it for this one. And so just cut a strip because you can have different sizes based on what you're doing. This was based on a shirt, one of my husband's shirts, but I'm going to try it on the shirt that I'm wearing since I'm wearing a shirt with lots of letters today. And so instead, if you can see that, you can isolate the letter. Now, of course, with my shirt, because I have so many letters on it, it's a little harder to isolate them all. But the shirt that I used, I'm going to see if I can flip the camera around. This was one of them. Let me flip my camera. Did it work? It's not working. Maybe I can't flip it at the same time, but let me see if I can turn it around. So the shirt that I used was this one as the prototype. And so see how you can manipulate it over the letters as such. So that would be one, and that's a great one that we're actually going to start using for him tonight. I was going to actually use it with him while I was making this video, but like I said, there's so much going on in the house that I just wanted to get the video done, and then later, as a response, I'll come back and actually show him using it. Maybe have my husband put the shirt on and then show him actually using it. The second one that I created, I actually saw this one somewhere. I think it was on Pinterest or YouTube. But like when you're reading stories, I know this is so for my 2-year-old and for our 4-year-old, you just want to kind of hone in on certain words. And again, because there's so many things going on in the paper, it's using pipe cleaner. And the good thing about this is that you can create the sizing based on whatever you wanted to. So you can have different ones of different size. This one is for the word ordinary. So if we're picking out maybe words that we don't know or words that start with O, or let's focus on this word. Like how many letters does it have or what have you, however we want to organize. It's almost like underlining it. But it just kind of highlights it, and you can, make them as big or small as you'd like, because obviously with pipe cleaner, it's stretchy, it's bendy, so you can do that as you'd like. And this would be also a gradual step for Deuce from the original AT tool that was created, because when he needs less isolation, then we can move to the pipe cleaner, where it's more so bringing attention to the specific word as opposed to necessarily isolating all the other words around it. And so that'll be a next step for us for Deuce, or specifically when we're reading books and we're looking at whole words, maybe we'll look at it in that way. And then we could also use our original isolation device, just cutting the hole smaller, and so that way we can then use it for our books as well, for isolating the whole word and blocking out the words or pictures around it. So yep, that's that. That's the devices. Like I said, I'll come back later and see if I can get him recorded actually using the first one that I said with this shirt. All right, looking forward to seeing everyone else's. Maybe I can use them for him as well.